Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy NFP Friday. This is the 5th of July, day after Independence Day in the United States. So went live this morning on YouTube. For those of you guys that didn't know, as of July 1st, I did switch fully over to streaming on YouTube for free. So if you guys are interested at all and you want to hop on the live streams, feel free to, check out my channel, turn the notification bell on for, when I start my live streams or posts in general. And I look forward to seeing you guys on there. But this morning was kind of irritating, to say the least. Ended up taking the first trade that we took, aligned with the bias that I wanted to see, and it ran about 46 points in profit. Because I only was using one contract for my entry, I really just had to hold it out for my full target or close the trade early. And in hindsight, closing the trade early would have been the right move, because price did eventually pull back and then stop me out at break even. And then later in the session, I ended up taking two more trades, both of which hit stop loss. So I ended up taking two losses on stream, and then I did end up taking a winning trade during the lunch hour and making back those losses and ending the day a little bit in green. If you want to see the proof of that, the screenshot of the P&L, go to my community tab here on YouTube. I posted it, and I also posted it on Twitter, my X account as well. But yeah, guys, that was how it went for me today. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, that I've been struggling on Fridays for whatever reason over the last couple of months. I think I've had like one green Friday literally in the last 2 months. So yeah, just working through that, and obviously trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and trying to figure out, why that just tends to be happening lately. So hopefully I can get that figured out and not have to remove Fridays from my trading plan, because I do enjoy trading on Fridays. You just want to go into the weekend with a good note is all. So working through that, we'll figure it out, all good. But hope you guys enjoy the session recap and the highlights from the stream this morning. If you guys are celebrating the 4th of July, I guess this whole entire weekend here in the United States, have fun, be safe. God bless the United States of America, and God bless you for being here. Leave a like if you can, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you get notified when I do go live. But guys, enjoy the recap, and I will see you guys on the live streams, as always, next week. But guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy 5th of July. Hopefully you guys had a good 4th, if you guys celebrated in any way, shape, or form. What's up, Agus? What's up, Yoitz Phillip? Sissy Trades? Did I say that right? I might have totally messed that up. But good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. NFP Friday is upon us once again, ladies and gentlemen. And we got some analysis to do. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Let's start out at the weekly here. It's been feels like a long couple of days off. Kind of weird that we're going right into the weekend too, right after today. But we're going to make do, guys. So as we see here, obviously the previous weekly and all-time high have been swept. So to me, we've completed the internal range liquidity to external range liquidity move. So at this point, my bias is really only interested in looking for shorts, if I'm being honest. Obviously, seeing if maybe we get a TGIF set up today, possibly, right? A 20 to 30% retracement of the weekly candle could very well be in play. So we'll keep an eye on those levels as potential targets as well once we, if we find a trade, I should say. But then dropping down here to the daily just to see if anything stands out. Obviously, we've got some imbalance here on the daily forming. 4-hour charts. Looks like price did just deliver to the highs once more from this inefficiency here. So to me, that move could be considered complete. And then just continuing to scale in here. Levels I like to play off of on these big news days is obviously data highs and data lows. So I'm just going to go mark out the data highs and data lows of the previous hourly candle. And really look to play off of these. So data highs. Data lows. And yeah, would like to see a two-stage delivery, right? So, once price runs through, would like to see it run through the data highs, I suppose, in this example, or with today's price action, given that we're so close proximity to it. Looks like price is already kind of starting to push away. Let's see if maybe ES might have taken the data highs there. No, it did not. Yeah, both ES and NQ right now are currently inside of the range from news. But I'm just going to mark data highs and data lows on this as well. And really probably just going to stay patient until one of these levels is traded through and then look for the reversal after. Is going to be my plan of action. I really don't know what to expect today, if I was being totally honest with you guys. You know, it's NFP Friday, which is a day notorious for large moves, good ranges, good volatility. So hopefully that is true. Hopefully we get good conditions in the ability to find some high quality setups. But being the day after a bank holiday, being that the weekend is tomorrow, I mean, who knows? Who knows? I could see price kind of being a little more problematic as well today. So I'm coming into today with a pretty loose bias overall, and kind of loose expectations, if I'm being honest. But if we see something nice, definitely we'll play it. But if not, really no harm, no foul, guys. We'll go into the weekend and get ready to reset for next week. But we are in the macro now, guys. Just 3 minutes into the macro, 7 minutes before silver bullet hour. We got data highs marked out on ES and NQ. It looks like NQ is getting ready to take those data highs right now. I mean, there could have been, looks like, an entry too long into that, obviously. Buying the stops below this low. There was an inefficiency down here on a higher time frame, 5 and I think 15-minute chart. Yeah, 15-minute chart down in there with OTE, but diddling in the middle can be gambling a lot of the times. So I try not to do it. But here we go, guys. We got ES about to trade through these data highs. I'm sorry, NQ about to trade through these data highs. And then just depending on the setup we get, I might actually, for lack of a better word, I might send it on this 150K Top Step X combine instead. We'll see. One thing I haven't looked at yet, regular trading hours. Okay, so another little piece of context there. Price did trade down into opening range gap, and it looks like it hit consequent encroachment as well. Delivered right back up. Okay, guys. So data high is being swept right now. We'll see what price wants to do here. Obviously, if price just displaces through and just keeps trucking higher, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. You know, we're playing at all-time highs right now, so who knows how far we could go. Who knows how far we could go if it doesn't reverse from sweeping the data highs. All I know is I think it is absolutely bullshit that we got crypto dying right now, but yeah, we got the stock market pushing new all-time highs. I mean, what in the fuck? What a crock of shit. You know what I'm saying? I like now that we're putting in this swing low, right, on NQ. What I would love to see this would be price displace through, right, and gap over this swing low here on NQ. In doing so, obviously, would inverse this gap at the same time, and that would be a perfect short for me. I would love to take a short if we could get those conditions met. Okay, guys, I'm gonna. Wow, holy smokes! Can we get a little pullback here? Back up.
Order filled.
I hopped in short there. I tried to see if we get a pullback back up. Didn't get one. Very well might add to this if we do get that pullback into that gap that's being left right now. What are we looking at there? What a 50-point move down to this BPR. I'll see if I can add to this. In here. Otherwise, I just hopped in with one just in case it just decided to free fall. But got exactly what we wanted. Obviously, the rate above buy side liquidity. Short-term low put in a fair value gap, and we just inverted the piss out of that fair value gap, ladies and gents. And leaving a 2022 model behind here as well. So That'll be my ad if it's offered. So I'll just set the limit there. Looks like we might just go, honestly. The reason that I mean, that was just tough because of the candle we got down. It was so big. Created a bigger range for our stop loss, unfortunately. I mean, this candle alone was 26, almost 27 points. Yeah, it's looking like it might just go. But that's why I wanted to at least get in, just in case that happened. ES just traded through the equal lows, so I'm probably just going to take my risk off. I want to let it run, though. This is not a good enough risk reward for me to close the trade. I don't want to just take the 500. I'd rather make nothing, to be honest. But yeah, ES did just trade through these equal lows down here that we marked out. So I would say if we are bullish, price should return here. If it should reverse here if it's going to. Big if, right? But that's why I took my risk off there, just because now we're trading into an opposing PD array that could reverse price. So that's the logic behind that. Great partial though if you have more than one contract. Great place to take one off and leave a runner. Could very easily see price, you know, obviously trade even through all of these lows down to the data lows. Data lows would probably be best target possible. But hey, we're riding risk free now. Yeah, we got the delivery, we got the move. So, you know, we're part of it either way. Just gonna be, can we get the delivery fully to target before any funny business? Looks good. Draw, bitch, draw. Draw, you some bitch. Bum 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 bum. ES, yeah. ES hasn't traded through the data lows. The only place I would consider taking my trade off, like earlier or sooner than target, would be if ES were to take out data lows. Obviously, we're pretty damn close. So if ES trades through there, probably good enough, but probably hit my target if we do that. We'll keep an eye on that. Got my alert set, so if it pings it and NQ for whatever reason is not down there yet, might just take her off. Why do you never have a trailing stop loss instead of a fixed TP? Yeah, I don't know. I like to give it room to come back and pull into PD arrays that I would also expect price to hold. I mean, really, it's trying to find the best mix of, you know, best risk to reward, win rate. You're trying to get the best of everything, and it's never a perfect combination. It's just whatever works best for you. And for me, I just don't like. I don't like not holding to some delivery of a target. If I'm that's probably the best way to put it. And I like to give it room to pull back into these things. And if I trail my stop too aggressively, a lot of the times you're just going to get stopped in profit and then miss out on the rest of the move. But that's just how I like to trade. I mean, other people don't have to trade that way, right? If it works better for somebody else to trail their stop and do that repeatedly, then, you know, all the power to them. You know, I'm not here to tell anybody how to trade. It's your accounts at the end of the day. You know, you're the one that's got to make those decisions, you know. But yeah, there's definitely times where, you know, a different trade management system would have been more beneficial, and then there's times where, you know, my system is better, right? You know what I mean? So it's so easy to get caught up trade by trade into like, oh, there's always something you could have done better, generally speaking, right? There's so often where you could have done something different. You could have done something a little bit better. You're never going to be perfect, you know? I'm still waiting for my crystal ball to be delivered from Amazon to where I can know exactly what's going to happen before it happens. Waiting for my psychic abilities to be delivered via Amazon Prime. So let's see if this can hold here. Obviously, I like that entry is protected by this inefficiency and order block in here. Yes, there's this inefficiency in here in OTE of this range, but that's a lot of bearish PD arrays that would need to fail for price to get up there. So I wouldn't really care to see that. No, I never use the 5-second chart. I really don't care to, if I'm being totally honest, I really don't care to even use the second interval charts ever. I prefer to use the 1 minute. But yeah, I don't know. 15-second is as low as I will go. I'll put it that way. Midweek, looking like I'm gonna get stopped at break even here, guys. Filled. So stop that break even on that after a little bit of a move there. So that's, seeing this run through these equal lows on ES. That was why I wanted to go break even, because that was where price could reverse if price is still bullish, and I just don't know, right? So we did just trade into this inefficiency. So is it possible that price just wanted to return to OTE of this range just to, fuck my entry and get me out? Possibly. But, oh well, guys. There's nothing I can do about that other than just keep my risk on. But like I said earlier, I'm trying not to fight and impose my will on the market. We're seeing a lot of bearish PD arrays begin to fail now, right? After a run of sell side liquidity. So I just I'm not trying to piss around in it, is really moral of the story. Could always hop back in if this respects and displaces lower. That's always an option. Dum da da dum da da dum da da dum da 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 da. Guys, I might be looking to hop in again here. We just souped that. Oh wow. All right,
Order
guys.
filled.
I went ahead and hopped back in. Man. Maybe I'll be able to add to this as well. Let's see if we did an SMT with ES there on the 30-second. Not really. The way that I'm viewing this is purge above this high inside the fair value gap, and then we got that huge displacement down, inverting all of this now.
Order filled.
Okay, so I went ahead and added one more there. Let's see. Let's see if price can sell. I'll take a partial below this low and then let the other one go. If not, 790 risk here. So took an entry off the inverse, took an entry now as we pull back into this inefficiency. So now it's in the market maker's hands, guys. Grab your coffee and wait. Maybe support and resistance can be my friend. 9:30 or 10:30, guys. Look at this 10:30 open. Oh my god, that'd be sick if this just tanked. Support and resistance for the win? Question mark? Support and resistance for the win? Could it be? Please. Please. No, it's my second trade technically. First trade got stopped at break even. Entered short up here. Very nice move. But yeah. No, yeah, this is basically me trying to attempt the short again from OTE of the range. I'm afraid that was just the wick down on the 30-minute candle. And I'm about to get absolutely fisted. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. You know, fingers crossed for a miracle, but like, let's be honest, that's probably what's going to happen.
Order filled.
Fucking support and resistance never fucking works, dude. Tried telling you guys, support and resistance sucks. But yeah, if we don't get a nice setup here with this next macro, I'll watch for lunch to see if something happens. Obviously off stream, but if not, then I'll just go into the weekend and ready to hop on next week. So, but yeah. We got macro in 3 minutes now. Macro is upon us, boys. Macro is upon us. We have a 30-second and a 1 minute bullish fair value gap. I think I'll go with the 1 minute and take my entry off of the inverse of that. If price does want to shift structure here, this would be an awfully nice order block as well. Footprint, volume profile, auction theory in your trade plan. I used to be a volume profile trader, actually. ICT is the last fucking thing I came to. There's a lot of crossover with other styles of trading. I've talked about it with like supply and demand. Supply and demand was probably one of the styles or ideologies of trading that I had the most success with outside of like ICT concepts. But there's so much, it's so similar. It's just basically using an order block, to be honest. All right, guys. Well, inverse of the gap, I'm in. So hopefully it doesn't give me an absolute ass-sized stop loss. That ain't too bad, though. This is 23 points only, so that's actually pretty good. But yeah, man, looks like a low resistance liquidity run if I've ever seen one. Look at all these generated levels of sell-side liquidity, boys, girls, and furries. I'm in short, guys.
Order filled.
Stop is at the high. If we leave excuse me, bearish gaps down, I could potentially add. But otherwise, I'm in it with light risk. You know, I ain't trying to fucking full port today. If I hit max daily loss today, I think I did something wrong. My TP is right at equilibrium of the range if I include data lows. And that makes me a little horny. Just a little. Yeah, not really leaving a little gap here, but I want to see like actual displacement. To me, we haven't got that yet. But we are in the macro. This trade idea will likely be my last trade attempt of the morning. Either it works out or it don't. Do you really believe the algo ICT talks about written by him? No. No. Am I very familiar with that? Dude, ICT is a human being, bro. He's a guy. I think, though, he combined his previous knowledge from, like, Larry Williams and all these great technical analysts and his own experience. And, you know, perhaps, I mean, bro, you spend enough time on the charts, you're going to notice things like imbalances and fair value gaps and match that with prior knowledge and everything. Like, no, I just think he found a great way to teach price action and trade price action. But no, do I think he created the algorithm? No. You guys really think like this just sounds so idiotic to me. Like, you really think the market makers got Michael Huddleston to write an algorithm for the markets and then allowed that same guy to just teach it for free on YouTube? Make that makes any sense. He's a genius marketer. He's a good trader. I will give him a good trader. I'll say it. I'll give credit where credit is due, guys. I ain't no bitch. I love the guy. I think he's hilarious. Obviously, I give credit to the way that I'm trading now to him. But I think some people just get so like weird fangirlish on him. That kind of just weirds me out a little bit. But he got that way because he's a genius marketer. Look at Andrew Tate. Look at all the notoriety he got. No different, genius marketer. It is what it is. Marketing is kind of how the world runs. And he's also honestly admitted, to my knowledge, that he's made more money from the things that he has sold and marketed than he has from trading. Not hard to believe at all. It's so much easier to make money marketing shit or being an affiliate for something than it is trying to consistently make a shit ton of money from trading. Can you make money trading? Obviously, yes. But do you think it's easier to make far more, far faster, doing something business related, affiliate related, sales related, marketing related? 100,000% yes. 100,000%. It's not even a debate. I feel like ICT isn't a good trader himself. Good teachers, concepts work for many people. Yeah, I guess we'll really never know. I mean, I thought the Robbins Cup this year was going to be a good indicator or not, but we'll see how that all plays out. I fucking hope he just comes roaring out of nowhere and just kills it. Like, I really do kind of hope that, because you know that all these other traders are just foaming at the mouth to just keep their shit talk alive and well. Like, so I hope he does. I hope he does come out of nowhere and just crush it, to be honest. Like, I'm rooting for Michael. I'm a Michael fan. I'm not a Michael hater, but I'm not a Michael, like, fucking dick rider, for lack of a better word, for lack of a better phrase. That's not me. That is not me. But do I love the guy? And would I give him a big old bear hug? Yes, if you'd accept it.
All I ask is, when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
Oh man, Javi, I played that one already. I played it when I got stopped out. I'll play it again if this trade somehow loses, or the next time I take a loss on stream. It'll be an audio that you guys will hear. Believe me. Believe you me, you'll hear it. But my opinion on TJR, old Tyler Riches. Well, was anybody here for the TikTok beef that I had with TikTok beef? It wasn't a beef, but was anybody here for that? Did anybody witness my TikTok beef with our buddy Tyler? Holy shit! Look at this! Look at this bounce from the fair value gap here, boys. Oh boy! Oh boy, that was fast, wasn't it? Oh boy, that was fast. I think I just gotta ride it out. My risk is so tight here. I gotta let it ride. We need to have faith in this order block, and by I mean we. But yeah, that's a scary bounce right there. That was awfully fast. Hey, Javi, you might hear this audio after all. You might hear this audio. You might fucking hear it. Yes, you're there. Yeah, LMAO. Yes, no. Y'all still beefing? No. Bro, it was never a fucking beef. And people forget. So I made a video, just to catch up some of the folks that maybe weren't around or didn't see it, to catch you up to speed. Hang on, I gotta remember this. Adrian Castillo says, I enter on the FEG, bro. You will be my liquidity. All right. Send me a lollipop after, or like some numbing cream for my ass. But Dylan says I'm too early. Maybe. You guys better fucking eat your words if this hits TP. That's all I ask. If people talk shit, you're not talking shit. I'm taking it too far. If you guys say stuff in the chat, like you make a prediction on the market in the chat, all I ask is that you stand by your prediction, even if it goes wrong. Okay? That's all I ask. Because we all know that people can make predictions in live stream chats all day, every day, and then they have no problem saying, told you it's going to go up. I told you, silly. It was going to go to the moon. Why did you get in that short? It's going higher, bro. You should have went long instead. Everybody does that. But how many people, when they're wrong, come back to the chat and say, damn, I was wrong. I was wrong. I want to see that person, you know, because that person seems like they'd be fun to hang out with and have a beer or 10 with. You know what I'm saying? Do your best Bitcoin impression. Anyway, back to story time. Tyler Price, time comes before price. We're in the macro. What are you talking about? Yes, time before price, 100%. We're in the macro. What more do you want? Why do I need to wait for lunch? I understand that if price continues higher, that is the next window to maybe pay attention to. But hell, maybe you want to teach me something. Feel free. But anyway, back to the story. I don't remember where I was at. Anyway, this all started when somebody in his Discord they screen recorded one of the Zoom calls he was doing with the Discord, and on his session one morning, he like pulled up my social medias, pulled up my YouTube, and was just talking all kinds of shit for like 30 minutes straight. And they sent me this. I'm like, oh wow, didn't realize it was like that. And I just didn't say much about it. And I remember I made a video about that happening just to see if he would like acknowledge that. Didn't. and then yeah, kind of like shit hit the fan. He moved to Puerto Rico. A bunch of people were like sending me stuff like saying that he's like they caught him in a bunch of lies with different things. And obviously I didn't care for him anyway because, you know, he's promoting people get started on CFD Forex offshore brokers, which is just fucking so retarded. And it's obvious what those brokers do. They make it easy for people to lie about profits and trading so they get more people to fund accounts. That's what they do. This is the oldest trick in the book for Forex. That's what they do. So I was convinced that that's what he was doing. I don't know. I can just only make knowledgeable assumptions based on my own experiences that I've seen other people do inside of the industry of Forex trading. And what they do is they partner with these offshore brokers. That broker can give them a real account on MetaTrader or a fake account on MetaTrader that looks real. It's completely fake. They can add fake trades that look real. They can add fake deposits that look real, fake withdrawals that look real. Every single thing about it can be completely fabricated and made up, but it will say it's a live real account. And that is what you see marketed all over social media. So people don't know any better. They just think that this person is making all this money from trading because, oh, look at the withdrawals, bro. Look at the MetaTrader profit screens, bro. And then what a bunch of people do, they funnel a bunch of money into those brokers. That person's actually getting rich off of affiliate commissions only. And if they have something to sell, like a course or a Discord, that's where they're making a fuck ton of money because they're using profits to lie to people to get people to buy from them. And that is immoral and unethical, and I fucking hate it. And if I think somebody's doing something like that, then yeah, bro, I'm going to at least say something. And they say I'm a hater, I'm beefing. I'm like, bro, I'm just making an observation based on what I fucking have seen myself in the fucking space of trading. Holy shit, is this so hard to understand? Not really. Holy shit. Anyway, fast forward. People sent me some shit about like him renting his house and saying that he lied about buying it or whatever. I don't fucking know. But the evidence that they had looked pretty fucking convincing. So I made a video about it, you know, and perhaps it's none of my business and perhaps I didn't need to do that. But it fucking blew up and he sent all of his trolls after my account. They just kept reporting me nonstop until my original TikTok account got banned and taken down. I still and now my second TikTok account, I still haven't gotten back to where I was on my original account, but that's just what he did. He sent all of his minions after me to just ban, or report until I got banned. You know, and he said, oh yeah, if you keep talking about me, I'm going to sue you for defamation. Or no, he said he was going to sue for defamation. He didn't even like give a warning, but never sued for defamation. That lawsuit would be over so fucking fast because I wasn't saying anything not true and the evidence is pretty damn fucking concrete. But with that being said, it's been a long time since then. It's been about a year. I don't care. It sounds like he's moved to futures since then. Typical. Meanwhile, at that same time, I was telling everybody to move to futures. And no, yeah, Forex, guys. Hanko Trade, fucking AirFX, whatever fucking broker he's promoting at the time. I just don't like that stuff, guys. I got scammed so fucking hard my first few years in trading, following, you know, people that I thought were legit, people in IM Academy. I mean, goddamn, like, it's just so annoying. I hate it so much. And I lost a lot of money as a result of it. So, you know, never going to be that person. If I see it happening, I'm clearly going to, like, voice my disdain for it. I just feel, like, somewhat obligated to say something because people just don't know, bro. They just have no idea. They don't know how deep this rabbit hole be going.
Order filled.
Hey, Javi.
You're going to do it wrong. You're going to have transactions that don't pan out, that are profitable. And it doesn't mean you can't trade. It doesn't mean that your system's flawed. It doesn't mean that you won't eventually become long-term consistent. It just means that individual decision didn't pan out for you. And that's okay. That's one of the main takeaways I want you to understand.
All right. And in return, I will also give the flowers to, I don't remember who said it. Was it Adrian? And Dylan, guys, I give you a salute. I was your liquidity, and this long was a great long in hindsight. Good job. So I'll probably stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week. Monday off, Wednesday off because day before CPI, and then no news Monday. But yeah, I'll stream Tuesday morning. I'll stream Thursday morning. We'll be back at it Friday morning, baby. We'll be back at it Friday morning, baby. We got to turn these Fridays around, boys. We can do it. We will do it. We will make Fridays great again. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys. I will see you guys back here Tuesday morning. If you guys need anything in the meantime, don't be afraid to holler at your boy on Twitter, on YouTube. You guys know the drill. But guys, I appreciate you guys being here. If you can, give the stream a like on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be streaming. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. God bless you guys. God bless America. And I will see you guys next week.